Hey! Okay, so I'm doing another one of these things. Uh, as I want to start off and mention, this is just a special thing for August. Um, because I have a lot of extra free time in August. But once we go back to September, we're going to go back to once week's kind of schedule. So today we are reviewing some more RPG Maker games because oh, Fortuna's already here, ready for me to start streaming. Nice to have you here. I'm glad to see that you've become a regular viewer of mine. I have indoctrinated you. That's great. So, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna review some games today. Yeah, I'm a little bit early, just a few minutes. So, I don't know. It's just how I am. Just prefer to go early. So, anyways. Oh, hey! And we have, I can't even begin to pretend how to pronounce that. Yirthail. Also, I mentioned this in my last stream, but of course not as many people watch that as these streams. So, I have this brutal fucking, injury on the tip of my tongue. Let's see if you can see it in the camera. There's going to be an image of me online now. Anyways, it's right at the tip of my tongue. And it sucks. It's like a fucking hole there. And TH sounds particularly hurt really bad to say. So you're going to have to forgive me if my talking is like kind of slurred. So yeah, your name is brutal for my tongue though right now. So anyways, I'm a little bit disappointed in my selection today. I didn't really look as I did last time. These are kind of like more like first impressions. I kind of like click on games that, I don't know, either pop up in just like recent postings in the RPG Maker forums, or whenever I download a game from itch.io, it kind of recommends other games. And I just like click on random ones, and that's kind of how I pick these games. I'm a little bit disappointed to find out that, like, a couple of these games that we're going to do today, for example, why don't I turn it on? You see all my fancy new stream setups. There we go, turn it on. This game, and one of the other games I'm going to be streaming later on, the developer has disabled comments on... Well, actually, WIRELAND hasn't disabled comments for their game. However, it's really quite popular. And one thing that I do like about, like streaming these games is that I'm able to get some more attention to some of the developers. There's the last time I streamed some games, the last time I played some games, two of the developers had gotten in contact with me and mentioned that they saw quite a jump in their stats for their games, like quite a number of downloads. And I really like to hear that. And I hope developers that are featured in any of these streams will tell me that. One thing I kind of want to do is make that kind of like a spotlight. I want to kind of spotlight, like, oh, this is a game that I played last time, and here's how many downloads he received. If you're interested, you should go down, something like that. I don't know. I've been kind of thinking about that. But anyways, so WIRELAND is actually quite popular. Their comment section's quite busy, so this must be a really popular game. It's on the wrong screen. Here it is. And also, we need to switch over there. So anyways, it seems to be like quite a popular game. I think if I leave a comment on their itch page, then, you know, it'll just get drowned out. So, yeah, but there's full screen. I can't hear anything. It does say there's audio. I see the audio levels are fine, but for me, I don't hear anything. Ah, there it is. Okay, the volume in my headphones was too low. Yeah, with IGMC, I know there's a lot of options. I've downloaded a few games. I'm going to be very untimely with those, but I think that makes it fair for everyone, because that means I'm not planning on playing any of the IGMC games today. So it's obviously after all of the ratings have been tallied and all that. So yeah, we'll just be playing them for fun and not because we want to give them attention so they can win the thing. So anyways, yeah, so here's WIRELAND, and I can already say, usual complaints, there is no WASD, of course, but I do appreciate that they have the, at least the background music really low. Weird. Why is the background music so low compared to everything else? That just seems like that's like really poor mixing, audio mixing. But there's some really nice, like, high quality production stuff too. I like how the background changes as you go through the options. That's nice. Yeah, this looks good. I guess there's a reason why it's popular on itch.io. Note, the game may freeze in the next animation. If it freezes within the first shot, keep restarting. It works eventually. It's a bug with no solution. Sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, that's, for all... The sound is very high. Oh. Okay, so for all of the glitz and glamour of the starting screen, that seems really unprofessional. Yeah, the game might freeze. We couldn't figure it out. Sorry, deal with it. Dude, the bitrate on this video sucks, but the art is pretty nice. I feel like this, because I think it's just probably a movie file that's playing. I think this was built on MV, by the way. Oh, we didn't even look at the page, the itch page. Oops, oh well. Anyways, I think this was built on MV. And, yeah, I think they're just using the play movie, but I feel like that could have been done with just pictures. And also, instead of just, like, letting it progress automatically because it's a movie, if they use pictures, then they could have actually let the player progress it at their own pace. Anyways, but the art's cute. Phew, am I glad to be out of there. Wire. There you are, I was looking all over for you. Wait, you're... Wait, a ghost? Wait. Ah, okay. This is going to be hard to explain. Basically, my body was kidnapped. Huh? Kidnapped? By me. I was never going to tell you about this, but there is an alternate dimension where it's just a whole bunch of different versions of me. Alright? And they kinda hate me. Because I'm with you. I already kinda want to put a bullet in my brain. Yeah. Okay, so if I remember correctly, from the itch page, this was a game that the developer had made for her boyfriend? Or someone, for her significant other, let's say. So, I don't know if I'm gonna do well with the mushy mushy romance if there's gonna be a lot of that. And now they've sort of kidnapped my physical body to lure you there, so that they can steal you. Like that. That's, You're pulling my leg, but that's totally on me, obviously. That's a me problem, not a game problem. Look at me! How could I fake... Okay. Ooh, boy, fonts. How could I fake this? I'm not this good at cosplay. Yep, Fortuna Street, you figured out why I downloaded it. You cracked the cracked the solution. Oh, I should turn chat on. Where did I hide my chat? There it is. It's up there at the top. Let's kind of cram that down. I don't know. Where do I put this? I think that's okay. I don't know. I'm not good at live streaming layouts. That's probably fine. You're a ghost. My wiry is a ghost. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty shit situation. So, okay, yeah, so I see this a lot in, it's just really in a lot of, like, indie games where they sort of have this, like, cutesy art style that's, like, I would say, like, G-rated, but then they, like, throw swears in there. Like, again, this is, like, kind of a personal thing. Trust me, I'm not such a prude that I don't give a, like, I'm swearing, oh, tisk, how dare you, I swear like a fucking sailor all the time. I don't care about it. It's just, to me, there feels like a disconnect in this kind of game where it just, it feels amateurish. If you're using adult language, but the game is presented as a more kind of general friendly one. I don't know, it just feels like things aren't connecting very well there. So again, that's kind of like a personal thing, but I don't know, I never like it when I see things that have like a cutesy art style, unless I mean, like, obviously there's some exceptions to that. Like, I could think of, there's like a few like shows that are deliberately, like, they use that on purpose, like they try to be cute so that way there's a juxtaposition when suddenly they're like throwing F-bombs all over the place, right? If they're saying fuck this, fuck that, like, that's kind of the joke, it's the shock value. But in this case, it's clearly not what the game's about. So, I don't know, it just feels, anyways, it feels like amateurish writing to me. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Anyways, stole your body, yes, so can't we just go get it back? No way, that's what they want. They stole my body just to lure you there. They're crazy, those other wires, they want to steal my man. I'm sure it's not as bad as you think. Also, multiple of you, that sounds pretty sweet. I'm kidding. Seriously, it's a shit show there. They're not even like me at all. They're all different versions of me, so they're totally different. Throwing in dialogues kind of makes the dialogue somewhat unbearable to read sometimes, IMO, since it's, like, used out of nowhere just because. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I mean, there's a time and a place for it, and this feels like this is not the correct time nor the correct place to use it. They're all different versions of me, so they're totally different. They like things I hate and are good at stuff I'm bad at and shit like that. Yeah, like, see there's some more of it. Again, like I said, I don't have a problem, to be clear, I don't have a problem with the language, because Lord knows I have a filthy fucking mouth. But, it's just, yeah, exactly what Ythrael said. Wait, is my chat, because I just noticed that chat's not popping up. Oh, I have the wrong, that's for my restream. That's the wrong chat. That's not my YouTube chat. Fuck it, I'll just have to turn off chat for now. I'll have to fix that, I don't know, next time I stream or something. But yeah, I fear this game is too anime for me, but that's only me. I don't know, yeah. Yes and no. That doesn't really sound like a big deal, so there'll be a wire that's like bugs or something like that. I'm shaking, really. Can't I be the judge of if they're that bad? So one thing I don't like here is it's kind of hard to tell who's talking. So in my game, I kind of do a similar thing, this, I guess you could say, like, semi-visual novel thing where, you know, you have the character busts that pop up. But one thing that I do to help indicate who's talking is I move the name tag to whichever side the person is talking. So typically the main character is on the right side and the talking character is on the left side. So I'll have the you know, the NPC with their name tag on the left, and then I'll move the player's name to the right. Also, I don't know if this person is using any of Yanfly's plugins, but if they are using Message Core, one of the features in Message Core also allows you to like briefly close the message box and then open it back up. whenever the name changes to kind of indicate that, oh, that person's finished talking, here's the next person. So yeah, it's kind of hard to keep track of who's talking when there's like, they haven't done anything. They just leave the name box where it is, and you know, nothing happens to indicate any change. Also in my game, I use different sound effects whenever a person starts talking. So like my character has their own quote-unquote voice. Obviously I don't have voice acting in my game, but I use like different musical instruments to represent different characters. So like my main character's, her name is Fiddle. Haha, Fiddle, so it's kind of like a violin, you know? So for her voice, there's like a little violin, you know, whenever she talks. So whenever she starts talking, it plays the violin, and then there's another person, we could say they're represented by a guitar, so then there's a guitar strum. So that way, anytime it changes who's talking, it starts off with that voice sound, so you know we've changed. Let's try to get through this beginning, though. We're still stuck on the beginning. Can I be we need to get your body back. I'm not letting my wiry just not have a body for the rest of her life. I really didn't want you to ever have to go there. Don't worry, okay? Now, how would one go about getting there? If you're sure, hold my hand. So thank you for giving me a choice where I didn't actually have a choice. Hello there. Welcome to the world of WIRELAND. My name is Wire. Other wires refer to me as True Wire. This world is inhabited far and wide by... Okay, I see what they're doing. I kind of like it, actually. I normally don't like this, like, pandery kind of, homages to other games, but I don't know. I guess this one just kind of caught me off guard. I didn't expect... I didn't expect a Pokemon reference in this game. So, alright. I'm letting it slide. Is inhabited far and wide by other wires. For some Bubu's, wires are girlfriends. For others, they are also girlfriends. As for myself, I'm the one wire that is actually your girlfriend. Your very own WIRELAND adventure is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with wires awaits. Let's go. I'm getting really sick of this music too. Yeah, so this is it. It's worse than I remember. Whoa, this is awesome. We were just in your bathroom. Well, I'm glad you're into it thus far. No other wires in sight, so that's good. I'd prefer if it stayed that way. So here's the one thing too. With the transparency on the text box, also, can we get some zoom action here? Let's see. I want to zoom this in. Pull that way up. Do you see that? I wish I could use my mouse wheel. Do you see there's like just a pixel just offset from the message box itself, but it still looks like it's like cropped. Because there's transparency on the text box. So you have this 1 pixel here, but you still have this transparency here, so it just looks like the characters are cropped. How do I set the screen back? Fit the screen, there we go. I gotta look around. Overworld controls, walk with... Oh, shit, right, it's arrow keys. See, I already have my fingers on WASD in preparation. Walk is arrow keys, sprint is shift, and arrow keys, interact, talk is space, okay. Selection, arrow keys, okay. Alright. So we're actually playing the game. Welcome to WIRELAND. The game music is really loud. Alright. It's already turned down to 20. I'll just turn down the system volume. How's that? I think it's a little bit too quiet. I'll turn... Oh. Holy dude, in steps of 20%? Why is it 20%? Alright. Well, I think that's the best I can do. Okay, so the mixing on this game is atrocious, apparently. Alright, I already read that sign. I'm guessing there's nothing I can do other than go up. Wow, this is thrilling. Just, what? Is that... Why is it just repeating the same fucking screen? Bugwire, where do you think you're going? Hand over all your food, chumps. Really? It had to be her first? Whoa, you were right. She's like you, but totally different. This is so cool. RPG Maker things. Yes. But if this is MV, which I think it is, we'll look at the store page, the itch page for this game in a minute. And I'm pretty sure she says on there what version of RPG Maker she uses. If it's MV, there's like no fucking excuse for this shit when a lot of Yawnfly's free plugins fix most of this garbage. Is it? Oh wait, no, actually the volume thing might not be from a free plugin now that I think about it. Alright, so they get a pass there. But only for the number of steps in the volume. You can still improve your volume by just doing a better job at mixing your fucking audio in the game. Don't just rely on the sliders to fix the problem for you. Fix it before it gets to the sliders. This is so cool. Hey, stop trying to act all unfazed and whatever. I'm mugging you, this is what's happening, so hand over the food and... Wait, you're... Ah, see? Okay, so there's another... One line of code to set the master volume is enough. Well, there we have it. Also, here's another thing to point out about putting the character busts up here. When the so they killed the dialogue box, the message box, for a brief moment to show the bubble over the sprite's head. And so during that brief moment, we have these bust art. We have the bust art here, but we don't have the message box, which, by the way, is, like I've already mentioned, is not really a very good way of masking, because obviously it's transparent so you can see through it, so that doesn't matter anyways. But when the message box is gone, then, you know, it just the busts have their legs cut off, you know, like it's I don't know, it's doesn't look very good. I know it sucks to have to like scale up art really large, but that's what I did with my characters. Like, I know my character's art is kind of small, but I just scaled it up, I think, to just like 120%. So it's not like I blew it up 200% and you just see all the pixels. It's just slightly larger, and that way I was able to still get a comfortable amount of their face, you know, above the message box, but I was able to extend their torso down through the message box. So even if the message box closes, their legs aren't chopped off. Bew, the Bew? Wow, she knows me. I told you, every wire in Wireland knows you. Wait, and you're... Ugh, true wire. Gross. Hey, you watch your mouth. I'll squash you, you ugly 2-armor. Uh-oh, she's gonna attack. Get ready for battle, Bew. Huh? But we don't have any weapons. Oh, you leave them alone, bugs. Hiding the portrait when there's no text should be enough. That's also an option. Like, there's alternatives. I think it would be weird to have the portraits like flash when it's still a cutscene, because the portraits themselves kind of indicate that it is a cutscene, and if you remove those elements, like. There's been times, I think in one of the first Bad RPG Maker game streams that I did, I totally missed the fact that there was the bubble icon above one of the sprite's head. I just didn't see it at all. But because everything else on the screen had been killed, I thought, oh, I can move again. I thought the cutscene was over. So if you remove all of the, like, cutscene elements, other than maybe just a small little bubble in the middle of the screen, it's very possible that the player just thinks that the cutscene is over. It's shops. You always have to ruin my fun. Go on and get out of here. Shoo. This sucks. You suck. You all suck. Ike will hear about this. Stupid shops. She's always like this. I'm so sorry, Bubu, that you had to experience that your first time here. Although I'm sure True Wire explained to you what to expect from Wireland. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Bugs is an idiot. I shouldn't say that because it's like I'm calling myself an idiot, but I'm an idiot. So it's been a long time since you visited. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't really want to come back here. No offense, shops. None taken. I know it's pretty rowdy here, and no one really likes you here. Right, yeah. Anyway, we had to come because, well, as you can see, I don't have my body. Yes, it's kind of the talk of the town right now that some wires stole your body. Oh great, so everyone knows. News travels fast when we're all you. Fair point, I guess. When I find who stole my body, they're seriously gonna get it. It's gonna be hard to find who, though. Everyone here hates me. Well, you seem nice enough, Shopwire. I'm a neutral party, I guess. The neutral wires are few and far between here. Most wires will want you for themselves and will battle true wires for the right. Now I think... Alright, maybe this is because I'm streaming right now, and I gotta put on my streamer hat, you know? But I think... this game is teaching me a problem about my own game. I've already laughed about it in my game, that my intro is kind of long. And this right here, this intro feels so fucking long. Like I got to move 2 screens that looked identical, and then we're just right back to too much dialogue. Most wires will want you for themselves and will battle true wires for the right. Battle for the right for me? Hey, I'm not just some object to be thrown around. I told you it sucks here. You know what? Then I'll battle too for my right. To be Wiry's Bubu. I hate it. How hard can it be? Aw, Bubu. I figured you would. Well, it's a hostile world, but I'm Shop Wires, so I have some stuff that can probably help you guys. It's long but cute. Yeah, I guess so. It might be different if I was like playing this in my own time. You know, that's why I acknowledge that it's because I have my streamer cap on right now. It's that I gotta stop occasionally and give a chat. See, I feel like their intro length is fine since it's just story based, but if it's an RPG with combat and stuff, then yeah, this is a long intro. Fair enough. Well, it's a hostile world, but I'm Shop Wires. Follow me! Ooh, that's a weak sprite animation. Oh, it's not WASD. Fuck me. The up and... really, it's just the up animation is kind of weak. Like, there are things that I feel like could have moved, like the tail. Like, I would imagine having the tail just waggle a little bit as they walk, right? It feels... there's such little movement in the hand that it almost... I barely notice it, especially on like matching tiles like this with similar tones. It almost looks like you're just floating up. Aw, shit, I didn't bring any money. Did you, Bubu? I woke up and found you in the toilet and now we're here. I wasn't exactly thinking I'd be shopping here. Oh, don't worry about that. I just have some old stuff laying around that I'll just give you. Now, where is it? Ah, here. It's an old sword, but you can probably get some use out of it. It matches you too.
Got old sword and equipped it. Nice. Aw, thanks, Shops. What about Wire? In her ghost form, she has her own ghost attacks that'll work just fine. Oh, also, here's some food for the road. Don't let bugs mug you now. Got 2 burgs. Food, cool, thanks. Of course. So if you guys go north, you'll get to the nearest town. There's an inn and it should be relatively safe there. Although I think recently they've been having some issues with their mayor. Politics in my Wireland? It's more likely than you think. I'm sure it's nothing major. Anyhow, talk to me anytime and I'll fully heal you guys. Alright, well thanks, Shopwire. Yeah, we'll be on our way now. Let's see, it kind of bothers me that the game isn't using a complete 48x48 tile set, so the Shopwire is between 2 tiles at the same time. Huh? Game isn't using a complete 48, but what am I missing here? What am I missing? What? Oh, what? Okay, I guess we're just fighting. Oh, okay, so what's this? So we're using MP. There's also TP. So I guess every attack is just a magic-based attack. Ghost powers. Wire will smash the opponent with a chair. Like a poltergeist. It's kind of cute. I like that. The animations are kind of cute. Like the piano and the RTPs, some objects look better on multiple tiles. I think I understand what you're talking about. Yubiu's party was victorious. 100 XP received, 100 G found. Yubiu is now level 2. Wire is now level 2. Alright, I didn't think there would be encounters here, so this is not a safe area. I'm the kind of person who plays Stanley Parable and does the opposite thing the narrator says, so they told me to go north, so I'm going east. See, I'm wondering if this would be... As someone who likes to hide secrets in my game, this, repetitive tile set is, one of the ways I'd probably hide one of my, hardest secrets. I want to, start just, stroking every edge of this map just to see if there's a secret there, but I'm not going to waste my time. There's an unopened can of soda here. I missed that. Got a can of Mochi Cola. That sounds gross. See this little thing sticking out this tail here. Oh, that's it? Just cracked? Oh, you can... Yes, the ground here, this bush appears to be cracked. Oh. Heavy attack BB does. So the animations, they are cute. I like them. But they're a little bit slow. And this has typical JRPG turn-based problem of the whole beginning combat is just mash A. Well, it's obviously not A. I guess in this case it's enter, but whatever, you get what I'm saying. There's no... I mean, yeah, I have 2 different skills, but those other skills use more MP than... Why can't I not go down here? Why am I stuck there? What's there? That's where the can of soda was. What the... Why? Why is there still collision there, then? The soda's gone. But yeah, like, I have this option. I have this option to use wide swipe. But why would I use that? Okay, yeah, I see. So multiple enemies. I could have used that in that last battle. But otherwise, in this scenario, it's just enter. And, oh, I have a new skill. Wire scratches the opponent with her super sharp claws. But here's the thing, is like combat is so basic, it's so simple, that I can just press enter. I don't have the solution for this. I think my game kind of overcomes this a little bit. But like, a lot of turn-based RPGs, like this is how the start goes. It's just press A, press A, press A, press A, press A until thing dies. Which, like, I mean, that's kind of the beginning of a lot of games, but at least in, like, an action game, you kind of feel, you know, things are moving quickly and you kind of feel a little bit powerful. But in turn-based RPG, you're waiting for animations to play out, and it just doesn't feel as gratifying as something that's more real-time. Did she say she healed me? I missed that. Yeah, healed up. Okay. Well, there's a different enemy, at least. No, I see. This is 30 TP. I didn't pay attention. Does TP carry over between parties? Or between parties, my gosh, between battles. I think it does, because I didn't really get too many TP points at the end of... I'm gonna be honest, I never use TP in my game, so I don't know how default RPG Maker handles TP. But yeah, it didn't look like I got a lot of TP points for using the attacks. So I'm guessing it carries over between fights. Next town should be just up ahead. Yeah, don't send me to the dungeons. I didn't steal, no... Okay, I'm not even gonna... I've given this game more than enough time. Almost 40 minutes, which I think is quite a lot. Let's move on to a different game. That one's okay. Let's take a look at... Where'd it go? There it is. Let's take a look at the store page, since I forgot to do that at the beginning. So, WIRELAND is a game for Windows about a cat boy whose girlfriend's physical body was kidnapped by an alternate version of herself. It's about 1 to 2 hours long and has 2 endings. I made the game for my boyfriend's birthday. There's known bugs. Excuse me. There's that. Using Yawnfly in Irina Galv, some random dude, Mog Hunter, Tamfei. So yeah, pretty sure they're using MV. Okay, it doesn't say specifically on here, but those are all MV plugin developers. So, anyways, all right. Well, there's that. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. Yeah, my phone's gonna harass me this whole stream if I don't fucking check the message. Sorry to be super professional. Okay, there. Just had to check the message so my phone would stop harassing me about checking it. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what to say. The art is nice. I like the animations. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's probably a game that might have just been done as a hobby, you know? There's a lot of flaws with it. Just out of curiosity, has this person gone on to do anything else? Let's view all. No. That appears to be their only game. At least published on itch.io. Of course, they could have games elsewhere that I'm not aware of, but that's it. Alright, so let's move on to the next game. This is going to be A Swift's Life by Zion. A Swift's Life, English description, RPG, short game, survival. That is very brief. Playtime approximately 20 to 40 minutes. Controls, mouse, keyboard, controller, platform, PC, Windows. Very, very succinct with this description. You are a common swift that has been injured by a falcon on its wing after an attack and therefore can no longer fly. Now you are forced to explore the city you normally fly over from below and have to watch out for all kinds of danger. There are no fights. You must always be careful not to starve, die of thirst, or be killed by enemies, so I guess it has some survival mechanics. There are 3 different levels of difficulty, and in addition, the custom mode in which you can adjust the individual difficulties themselves. And there's a Dutch description. So, let's take a look at this one. Swift's Life, and launch. I'm gonna get that error every time now. I know why it makes that error too. It's because they're using different versions of NWJS, I believe is what it's called. Alright, let's check levels. I think the levels are about appropriate from what I can tell just looking at the meters in OBS. So let's look at options. Okay, all right. Looking good already because they're using options core. However, it appears to be in Dutch, but if we look at the option here, it says English. So there might be a small bug there. The game launched with the incorrect setting. Oh, wait. Huh? Wait, now I'm on Dutch. Now I'm on Dutch, but it says but it's in English here. This is not English. None of this is English. This says Dutch, but this says... Wait, now it's gone back. What has happened here? Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, alright. Okay, let's take a look at the options. Show map transitions. Shows the map transitions with red arrows. Starvation, thirst. No, that's a W. Fonts, man. Fonts. Please pick good fonts. Displays a warning when... That W is brutal, man. What the fuck did they do to that W? Displays a warning when you are about to starve/die of thirst. Alright, that's probably fine. Overall volume. This is a personal opinion of mine. Like, I know that RPG Maker is just loud. But I think it looks really bad when your master volume is set at 20%. At least it's in steps of 10. Like, I know RPG Maker is loud. I've talked about it before in some of the other bad RPG Maker videos that I've done. But I don't know, to me, setting it at 20% just looks bad. To me, this looks like I didn't know how to mix the audio in my game. So, I just crank the volume all the way down. So, I don't know what the solution is. In my game, I just thought that as far as appearances are concerned, I put my volume at 70. I mix a lot of my stuff in the game a little bit quieter than normal whenever I produce the music or anything like that. So the baseline volume of effects and stuff generally tends to be slightly quieter. That's the best I can say on how to fix that. I think this looks really bad. Anyways, we just have all the usual... Wait, did it all switch back to fucking Dutch again? Because, like, none of this... Okay, no. This menu is all in English. But over here, none of this is in English. What is going on? Alright, it's fine. Alright, WAS. Okay, see? They're using keyboard controls. Or keyboard config. That's the plugin. Thank you. Alright. Okay. New game. Please select the desired difficulty. Most of the settings can be changed later, except for the number of items that can be collected. I'll just put it to normal. I do like that they provide different choices. You can customize your difficulty. That's pretty nice. There's not that many games that do that, but it's always appreciated when they do. Trying to think. I think Mass Effect was one of the games that did it. I might be wrong about that. No, was it Mass Effect? God, there was a game. Actually, I thought it was like a horror game. What is coming to mind? Was it Resident Evil? I don't think it was Resident Evil. Oh, this is like on the tip of my tongue. The tip of my tongue that's injured. That's why it's not coming to me. There's a game where it's like you could customize the combat difficulty, Yeah, it must have been Mass Effect. It was combat difficulty, puzzle difficulty, and then I think like dialogue difficulty? I don't remember, man. Anyways, this game automatically saves at certain locations. You can use the autosave slot to resume the game. If it was lost, please don't forget to save it manually anyways. There was some weird layering with the sprite there. Let's see if we'll see it with him. Nope. Look, Mom, lots of birds. Ah, they're just a couple of swifts. Nothing special. It's probably this white one right here, right? He looks special. Oh, come on. We gotta keep moving. I was right. Ouch, that hurt. This falcon almost caught me. Fortunately, that looks like a J. Fonts, man. Fonts. Fortunately, I'm still alive. My wing... Oh my god, I hate this font so much. My wing seems to be broken. What a bummer. I guess I won't be able to fly for a while. I should take a look down here. Hopefully I'll find something to eat somewhere. Okay. Interesting. So, let's see. Can't really interact with any of this stuff. I mean, that makes sense. Hey, there's a hole in the wall. There must be a crawling animal floating around. Maybe I'll find something to eat there. Investigate suspicious areas by clicking on them with the mouse or pressing enter on the keyboard while standing in front of them. Well, it's not enter. Well, I guess you could press enter. But space is more appropriate with the changed keyboard layout. A spider. I don't find such a thing as so often because I'm usually in the air all the time and spiders can't fly. Occasionally I find spiders on house walls. They're a little hairy, but otherwise they taste pretty good. Unfortunately, most spiders are quite small and don't really fill you up, but a cellar spider is quite big. I should save it so I can eat it later. Found items, including the cellar spider, can be found in the menu under Items. Press the right mouse button or Escape to open the menu. If you want to eat the spider, you have to select it in the menu. Each crawling animal you eat fills your stomach to a certain percentage. In addition, eating an insect or spider restores lost health. Watch your hunger meter. When the brown bar in the upper left corner drops to 0, you starve to death. As you starve, your life energy steadily decreases. Once it drops to 0, the game is lost. Okey-doke. It's like a normal survival game. These tiles need to be adjusted. Because I guess he probably did that on purpose, actually. Because the player probably wants to get to that trash. It looks highlighted. But they didn't want you to access it from this side. In which case, it probably would have been better if he had extended out the building instead of it making it look like that's an area that I should be able to walk behind. A human. Humans are unfortunately extremely brutal and do not care about their environment. I must not get too close to them. Danger lurks all over the city. You must not get too close to humans or predators. If you get into their sight, they will pursue you and attack you until you die. Since they are much faster than you are, escape is almost impossible. Best tactic is to choose another route in which you can continue your journey safely, but sometimes your enemies also change their position. Alright. So how far does their vision go? Okay, wow. Alright, alright. Okay, so... well, lessons learned. That seems really unforgiving. Like, I know they said that it'd be hard to escape, but I don't know, like, does it have to be your whole life? Or, why even make it feel like you can escape? Like, once I got seen... like, I could still move. Like, it should be instant. Like, that's it. Oh, it was. Wait, why was it instant that time? And before, it's like he hit me twice? Or, I don't know. We'll need an instant replay on that. But it was... I'm pretty sure it was like 2 times or something. Oh, this looks like a human playground. At the moment, nobody seems to be there. Is that a water source back there? Looks a bit strange, but I think there's water in it. You can quench your thirst at water sources, click with the mouse on the spring, or stand in front of it and press enter. Possible places are, for example, ponds, rivers, or water pumps. Okay, this is annoying. There's all this shit in the way. This is also something I tried to take care of in my game. I try to see what route players would take. I mean, I'm estimating, like, obviously I don't know how other players will play it, but, like, this kind of stuff, like, I would easily notice, like, oh, the player's not going to be able to walk that way. I'm forcing them to go all the way around. There better be a good reason to make the player go all the way around. Doesn't look like it. Water spring, indeed. Ah, that did you good. It's a weird phrasing, but that could just be, language barrier. We'll let it slide. You've been drinking and filling up your thirst bar. Watch out for the blue bar in the upper left corner. When it drops to 0, you're about to die of thirst. Your life energy then decreases steadily until you finally die. Always keep an eye on your hunger and thirst indicators. You'll need to eat and drink regularly to keep your strength up. You can select found insects and spiders in the menu to eat them. However, water is not transportable. You have to find places to drink. Water sources are inexhaustible and can be used as often as you want. I use a lot of auto-translate because I live in Japan and my life basically depends on it. I don't know. I mean, granted, it's translating from Dutch to English, so it may be better than, you know, Japanese to English, but I'm not noticing a lot of the typical quirks of, like, a machine translation. That just seemed like more of a cultural translation, I guess. Like, the grammar was fine. It just, seemed a bit, just kind of weird phrasing, that's all. Alright. Oh, I already went down there. I didn't think I could go to the edge of the map, but just wanted to check anyways. What about here, though? There's a pathway leading... Nope. Okay.
What the I didn't even fucking see him. Come on, get out of here with that shit.
Man, fuck me. Alright, let me see, where was that? Oh, I see him now. Okay. Actually, I don't really know how I missed that, to be honest. That's totally on me. I guess I can't interact with that. You're starving, find something to eat quickly or you'll die. Okay. Oops. Oh, there's like a weird delay on that. Okay. So I just wasted some of my food. I'm not crazy about that, right? Right? You saw that, right? I used 2 items. And that was, I think one item was 17%, and the other one was 25%. And that, to me, just looks like about 25% of the bar. So it's like, you can't eat 2 items at the same time because it's only going to process one of them, apparently. Red arrows indicate where you can enter another part of the city. You're currently in the residential area. If you follow the red arrows up there, you'll enter the park. There's also the business district and the industrial area. The display of the arrows can be switched on and off in the options menu. And another insider tip, by pressing the shift key, you can read the last 20 texts again if you miss something. Use the scroll wheel to scroll the list up and down. Oh, I used an 8%. Is that right? Oh, you might be right. Okay, so that could be on me. Let me get another... Let's see if I can find another item. Another food item. And we'll just test that theory again. Well, 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 what do we have here? You're one of the Swifts from the local swarm, aren't you? Yes, I am. And you are an owl, so one of our enemies. Please don't eat me. Take it easy, sweetheart. I have already eaten and have no appetite for swifts. But tell me, what are you doing down there on the ground? Can't you fly anymore? I was attacked and injured by a falcon. My wing is broken. I'm sorry to hear that. If I were you, I would be very careful. Down there, you are an easy prey for cats, foxes, and other predators. And of course, also for the falcon that attacked you. I wouldn't be surprised if he's still after you. I'm sure it annoys him that his prey has escaped. How could he even catch you? I can't see so well because of my red eyes, and so I noticed the falcon too late. Ah, you're an albino. That's why the white feathers. Something very rare, especially for a swift. That's true, but unfortunately my rarity is more of a disadvantage for me. Enemies can discover me so more easily because... Sorry, what? Why am I having a tough time parsing this? Part of it is this font is killing me. Enemies can discover me so more easily. Okay, so yeah, that's just like a bad grammar. Because all my conspecifics are dark, and I protrude like a target from... Whoo! Okay, alright, I don't know if I'm dumb or... if that was just really tough to get through. But we did it. We pulled through. We've managed it. I see what you mean. You don't have it easy.
Well, because I'm in a good mood right now, I'll give you some advice. Stay hidden from predators and humans. We've kind of already gone over this game. Why are you teaching me this again? Collect every crawling animal you can find down there so you don't starve to death. Don't forget to drink regularly. There's more than enough water in the park, and if you make it to the business district, stop by the pet store. By the way, I haven't been paying attention, but has my hunger meter been going down during the conversation? I saw a stray dog there who might be able to help you. He has something like, as they say right away, an activity. He has something like, as they say right away, an activity imitated from the humans. I can't remember the name. The best thing is to ask him yourself. Awesome, thanks for the tips. I will definitely stop by there. Good luck, you're gonna need it. I'll keep an eye on you, little one. Okay, I don't think the hunger meter was going down during that, so that's good. Alright, let's see. Okay, so this should be... I wish there's a higher percentage, because we don't get a round number. It doesn't show what the number is. So we just kind of have to guess. Okay, 13%. So let's do that. That. You know what? It's fine. I'm not too worried about it. We'll just do all of it. Okay, alright. So that... Okay, so I could do multiple ones. So I guess I was crazy. You were right, Ythrael. It must have been 8%, and I just missed that. Oh, can you just walk through those bushes? Alright, right on. And just pass right on through those. What if I don't want to go through there? What if I want to go down there? What? Why can't you go under the bridge? That's clearly a bridge, right? You should be able to go under it. Alright. Okay. Well, that's stupid. Why section it off like that? Can you catch the butterfly? No, I tried earlier. There's another butterfly I found. Find something that... I'm already starving? I just ate a bunch of shit. Dude, that hunger just, like, drops. Okay, this is why I don't really like survival games. It's babysitting these fucking meters. I don't want to sit here and babysit meters. I just want to play the game. Look, I'm gonna waste all my hunger walking from just halfway around this pond. Oh, this is stupid. Oh my god. And then you have, like, dumb shit like this where it's like, I can't get through there. Terrible. It's like a maze. But because everything's... Because, you know, just RPG Maker things, everything's stuck to a grid, so I can't tell. I can't tell what, like... It looks like that should be something I should be able to go through, but I can't. Because... I don't know. So you've created this maze with your fucking objects. Well, I think I'm screwed. Because... Oh, right. People are bad. Alright, that's fine. I'm done. Yeah. Listen. Okay, what is a swift? Is that just a pigeon? Let's do some research here. We'll just do swift
bird. No, it's not a pigeon. Yeah, that's a good question, Fortuna. I don't know why he doesn't just eat the bird immediately if he's hungry. I don't know. So Swift is not a pigeon. Like, if it's a pigeon, I mean, even still, I was gonna say, like, if it's a pigeon, I guess I can kind of see it, because pigeons are just fucking rats. Just flying rats is all they are. And they're invasive all over the world. So I guess I could suspend my disbelief that humans would just attack a downed pigeon. Even then, as much as I hate pigeons, I don't just fucking brutalize every pigeon I see, because that's just inhumane. So, however, a swift, I don't know if this is a Dutch thing. Maybe swifts are just hated birds in the Netherlands. But I don't know. Maybe that's a cultural thing that I don't understand. Most birds, like here, we have our little sparrows. I don't even know if it's actually Japanese, but I'm just typing Japanese sparrow anyways. These little guys. I know a lot of the people here hate these things, but I actually really like them. I think they're cute, and I think they're native to Japan. They could be invasive. I'm not really sure. So I don't know. Maybe it could be like that. Japanese hate these cute little guys, and I don't ever see Japanese people just brutalizing them on the streets, though. Yeah, I don't get that. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, I'm done with that game, so we'll knock that one off the list. So next is the part that everyone's gonna hate me for. I'm not gonna show off the store page yet. It doesn't matter anyways, because as I had started this stream by saying, is that there's a couple of games that I kind of regret picking for this list. This next one is one of them. Just like, so with WIRELAND, it's apparently a pretty popular game on itch.io. So I think, me leaving a comment there is just going to get drowned out in the noise of all the other comments that get posted there. Now, Toripon, the next game that we're going to play, actually just has comments disabled. Right, yeah. It's common to scare pigeons away, but it's very rare to actually punch them. Yeah, I agree. So, Toripon, I wouldn't have picked, if I knew in advance that, if I'd actually taken the time to actually read through the store page and realize, oh, they've disabled the comments. Because, like I said, part of this reviewing bad games is just about getting more eyes on some of the smaller games. Because even some of the games that I haven't liked, still those people report that even though I didn't like them, I guess I did a good enough showcase of showing off the game that people who did watch my video went to go download that game anyways, regardless of my opinion. So, which is great. I'm glad to hear that. I don't know. It feels like it's kind of like it's I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Like, I posted on their itch.io page. People watch it. I know this is purely selfish, but it's like, at least if I post it on their page, it usually brings some more traffic to me. And it's not actually, you know what? I'm going to correct that. It's not purely selfish, because obviously if I can bring traffic from another game's audience to this video to see other games, then that audience that came from that other game could become the audience for another game. Does that make sense? If I can't post it in the comments, like if I can't
show the creator, like, hey, I did this review, then it's like I'm giving them exposure, but they're not offering anything to any of the other games that have been featured. Does that make sense? Also, I don't get any of that. I don't get any of that traction either. So I don't know. I think I would largely going forward. I'm going to try to pay attention a little bit more to the itch.io pages. And if I can't leave a comment on it, then I'm probably not going to play that game. So make an exception for this one because I already planned the games that I'm going to play this session, so they're getting by with it, but going forward I'm not going to do that anymore. So anyways, I'm not even going to show the page yet because as soon as I launch the game, you guys are going to hate me. So we're just gonna launch the game. Oh, did you catch it? Did you catch it? Oh, I just realized something too. Holy shit. Hang on. Where is it? There it is. There. I forgot to change the current game thing. It's been on WIRELAND the whole time. I knew I was going to forget that. Anyways, hey! This is Toripon. Which I wonder if the developer knows this. They're not Japanese. I believe they're from New Zealand. Pon? Like, it's the Japanese word for porn is, well, just it's just Japanglish. My pronunciation is too brutal to actually do it any better, but pon and porn in Japanese sound very similar. So tori is bird, so this is bird pon, and it sounds very similar to saying bird porn. I'm not sure if the developer realizes that. On the other hand, this game is about taking pictures of birds, so maybe it is supposed to be bird porn. Let's take a look at the options. We have music, sound, like all of this stuff is pretty good. Graphics on high, full screen, mouse sensitivity, field of view, pixelation. I may turn the pixelation off. I don't know why it says revoke Twitter access. I haven't given it Twitter access, so whatever. Controls. And that just deletes the save. So, let's start a game. Okay, yeah, that pixelation is hang on. It's gone. Oh, that's so much nicer. Okay. Ooh, there's some weird mouse acceleration. Like there's mouse smoothing on this, and it feels terrible. Welcome home. Use the WASD keys to move. Use the mouse to look around. Yep. Use left control to crouch. Oh, that is... Oh, that is so slow. Oh, oh my gosh, that feels terrible. E to open your camera. Spacebar to take a photo. You missed it! You missed it, Yisrael! I've tricked you! Ha-ha! I've bamboozled you! No, this is an RPG Maker. Press E again to close the camera. This is why I was saying this is when you guys hate me, because I fooled you all. I have secretly snuck in a Unity game in here. Press Q to look at your branch profile. Bird level 4. Bird.
My god. Bird Lover 14. I love birds. Press Q again to close. Kawaii-chan. Amarino. Kanji. Can't read. I wonder if the... So like I said, I think the developer is from New Zealand. But maybe they're... Either they're really big weebs, or they could have Japanese descent. Yeah. Death skull emoji. How do you feel? You feel dumb now, don't you? Oh, huh? What? Oh, my mouse fell... Okay. Wait, how do you take a picture? It's space, right? Lost 1,000 rating. Now all my viewers hate me as I play Unity games. Because apparently, the RPG Maker community is only going to support the RPG Maker community. And they're not going to support... they're not going to support indie game developers. Alright, so... Ooh, I didn't mean to take a picture. How do you close this again? It's E. Okay, so... Oh, I see. Okay, so there's, like, posts. Okay, I guess you just try to get... See, I'm getting more fans in Toripon than I have on YouTube. Look, I have 122 fans. And just with 7 posts. How many posts have I done on YouTube? Hang on. Let's bring up YouTube. How much success have I had here, huh? Here's YouTube. Let's see. Let's go to this YouTube studio. I mean, okay, we have 800. Okay, right. So the number's going to be all skewed because of my failed career multiple times at being a YouTuber. But look at all these posts, right? I think during that time, I've barely gained any fans. So, obviously, I need to be a Toripon influencer. Oops. Good, you should remain since you like birds. We shouldn't just support the RPG Maker community, because then we just, like, become insulated with ourselves, and we don't actually just appreciate games, you know? Now, I will say that like I mentioned before, the fact that they have comments turned off, it kind of feels like they don't want to engage with the indie community themselves. So I don't know how interested they are. That's a lot of birds. Look at them. They're watching the bird on the Roomba. Oh my god, crouch! The responsiveness on this is so terrible. Why can't I crouch? Is it because I was gonna sit on a bird? Is that the problem? Wait, what was that? It popped up too quickly. Come back! I unlocked a new something. Yeah, the art style of the game looks nice without the pixel filter on it. Dead. Okay. Uwa! Kanji! Saremashita. I'm blessed. Kanji! Oh gosh, my katakana is terrible. Inko... Is that ko? I think that's Inko-san. Yeah, I know. I don't know how he gets away with it, because the apartment... Is this an apartment? I don't know. Oh my god, I can't remember the controls. Is this an apartment? Looks... No, it looks like it's a house. Alright. It's still probably illegal to have this many birds. You're correct about that. Oops. Oh my god, why are the controls so difficult for me to remember?
So it's kind of annoying that it doesn't lock my mouse to the screen. Obviously you can't see this, but you know, I have a dual monitor set up over here, and I just see my mouse cursor just like wiggling around over here on my other screen because it's not locked to the game. Okay, I thought I saw a little bastard in there. There he is. Oh, controls! Did that count? I don't know. It did. Look, I have 315 fans. Oh, I can... Oh, okay, I see. And I can change this too. Oh, let's change location. Can I? Oh, okay, alright. There we go. Also, I just took a picture. Okay. Sure, I love birds. We'll just leave that there. Bird lover 14. Privacy. Let others find you by email address. Sure. Wait. Yes? Is this game is this game stealing my data? Let's see. You may use the service only if you agree to form a binding contract with the branch and are not a person barred from receiving services under the law of applicable jurisdiction. In any case, you must be at least 13 years old to use the service. If you are accepting these terms, is this just like... This is where I would stick Easter eggs in here. Let's see, if we go down here, is there anything... Our services evolve constantly as... Like, this all just sounds... like they just copy and pasted some TOS from some website. By submitting, posting, or displaying content on or through the services, you grant a worldwide exclusive royalty-free license to use copyright. Wait. If your meme account becomes popular and you are inexplicably given a book deal, you grant us the right to take up to 50% of gross profit. Location sales. There it is. If you create content that other users find educational and informative and ask for a voluntary donation for your time, expertise, and labor, you grant us the right to take up to 25% of the collected income for the first 7 days. If your account promotes merchandise for a podcast hosted by yourself or one of your definitely totally funny friends, you grant us the right to take up to 40% of the gross profits and dispose of any unsold merchandise as we see fit after you realize that making a popular podcast is more work than you thought. You agree that this license includes the right for branch to provide, promote, and improve the services and to make content submitted to or through our services available to other companies, organizations, or individuals for the syndication, broadcast, distribution, promotion, publication of such content. Okay, it's kind of fallen back into just sounding very, you know, typical, whatever, terms of service kind of stuff. Anyways, I guess that's just the point of the game, though. It's just, you take pictures, you get posts on social media, and your rank goes up. I don't know if you get other rooms or other areas, or if this is it. I've unlocked a rare bird. Or does it add new birds as I take more pictures? Maybe that's what it means by a rare bird. Is that... it's like... Oh, there's a duck! I don't think that's okay! Can you go outside? No. Is there anything over here? Hiding under here? Oh, there's one hiding here. The crouching is like... Oh, God, let me crouch! There! I've unlocked another rare bird. Now let me uncrouch, please!
Can you change music? No. Okay, alright. Well, I think we get the idea of this game at this point. So, yeah. I think that's a pretty good sense of this game. And like I said, it kind of feels like their closed comment section. It doesn't seem like they want to engage with like the indie game community too much, so that's good enough. That's good enough for me. Let's look at the collection real fast. What's in there? Is it just all the pictures I took? Yeah, it is. 23 pictures. Look at, you can, there's nothing there. Alright. Wait, there's some more options down there, I just noticed. Go back to collection. Did you edit them? I don't know what these icons are, that tells me nothing. Pencil. Game by Victoria Smith, additional programming by Zachary Williams, music composition by Akari Mizusaki, bird sound effects by Matthias Maddox, Lahound, emojis by Dimitri Miroldibov. Sure. Oh, these are the birds that I've unlocked, I guess. White duck. Alright. Yeah, anyways, alright, that's enough of this game. It's a cool concept. I kind of wish it went like a Pokemon Snap route. I guess maybe that could be in here. I doubt it for a free game. I doubt there'd be anything more than this one house. But it'd be pretty nice to have, like, I don't know. You start out in a house and you're the crazy bird lady and take a picture of all your birds, and then you, I don't know, get a score on that level, and then go to the next level, just taking a walk around the neighborhood, and then after that you go to a park and take, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. I think that would be pretty fun. I wish there was like, I wish there was like more visual representation, like, you know, like if there was a score, like your follower count could be your score, but separating it between like this menu and then the game, it like separates those two. So instead of having like your, I don't know, bird book or whatever the social media is, Instabird, instead of having that like a whole separate menu where you could check your followers, it'd be nice if the follower count itself was like, I don't know, in the top left corner or something. I don't know. Anyways, we're done there. Now we can look over at this, since the secret is out, and we can read about it. My throat is dry. I'm out of drink too. Oh my god. Take photos of cute birds doing cute things and make people happy on the internet. Explore a surprisingly spacious inner-city apartment filled with far too many pet birds doing their own silly things. They're aware. Take photos and share them with your internet friends to spread the love around. The more bird pictures you post, the more your follower count will go up, just like real life. Unlock new birds by taking the right pictures and try to find them all. And it won some awards. And it's been reviewed by some outlets like Polygon, Rock Paper Shotgun, PC Gamer, Indie Game Plus. So that's pretty cool. Yep. But like I said, no comments down here. So, oh well. Alright, so let's go on to the last game. Close this one. This is Heidi or Heidi. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. If it's Heidi. So I promised Hex Mozart, who's the developer of this game, that I would take a look at their game and give it a review on one of these streams, which is what I'm doing here. And also, they seem to want brutal honesty. So I guess we're going to nitpick every last detail about this game, which actually might be outside my pay grade. I don't know if I'm that much of a critic, but you know, I'll try my best. So on the note of nitpicking shit, the title had me a little bit confused.
because I remember a long time ago there was a game that came out called Heidi. That was well, we'll see why it was popular. I will say it was a puzzle game, but I don't think it was really the puzzles that really sold the game. Here it is. We can. I'm gonna mute it. We can give it a little playthrough here. Oh no, never mind. I forgot. We learned this a few weeks back when I did my RPG Maker Has a Terrible Reputation video. Because of this plugin here on my browser, videos on Steam and the browser don't play correctly. Well, anyways, yeah, I'm not sure why this game was popular. Couldn't really guess why it was popular. Not at all. Couldn't tell you why this game was popular. But for some reason it was pretty popular, and you know, this released back in 2016. And when I saw Heidi, I totally forgot that this Heidi was spelled all jacked up like that. I just remembered the name. You know, the pronunciation of the name. So when I saw this Heidi, I honestly, it was the first time I had thought about this game in a long time, and I was like, I wonder if that's related to this product here, like if it was a fan game or something. But it appears not to be a fan game, as far as I can tell. There's not that same kind of je ne sais quoi about this game that you know, Heidi has. You know, you know, that thing that Heidi has, that magic that kind of ties it all together. I'm not seeing it here. I'm not sure why. It's just that mysterious Heidi magic that's just not really present in any of these screenshots. So obviously, it's not related to the same game. Anyways, Heidi is a board game RPG that relies on your skill combined with luck of the dice. It is lightly adapted from the children's novel with the same name. Fair enough. So, I guess technically speaking, this Heidi likely came way before this Heidi. You play as a small girl who lives in a cabin on the side of a mountain with her grandfather. She must climb the mountain to visit her parents at the top, fighting various creatures who inhabit the mountain and helping her friend Peter along the way. The game features a semi-active ATB system with a turn indicator. Everything in this world is completely reliant on the mystical power of the dice. You must meet with traveling merchants, fight battles, and craft to get the dice needed to move along the mountain or use your skills. There are no magic points in the game, only the amount of the specified dice, so craft away. With a charming yet simple story based on a children's novel, Heidi's whimsical world is brought to life by a completely custom map, with Heidi herself reimagined by the Keeper. The dice sprites belong to Kicked in Teeth, and the rest was made by yours truly. Now, okay, again, we're nitpicking stuff here, and I don't know any way around this. I certainly am going to have to do this in my own game, but I hate, like, it looks so unprofessional when you're crediting people by usernames and not by their name. Anytime, which is not a lot, but anytime I've published anything for people to use on RPG Maker forums, which might only be one thing, I think, I specifically request people to credit me by my online name. It's a pseudonym. It's not my real name, but anyways, it's a name that I go by, Nolan Alighieri. That's not my real name, by the way. Nolan is my real first name, but Alighieri is not my real last name. But TNT the game? What? Anyways, um, so yeah, but it's so weird to credit people by usernames. But I mean, there's no way to get around that, honestly. Like, I'm gonna have to credit a bunch of people by username because that's how they ask to be credited, like Yawnfly. Um, so at least Yawnfly kind of doesn't sound like a username, not entirely. It sounds like, I guess, a business name. But I don't know. Anyways, let's just let's start this. Treasure and Trakenards, a DQ minigame. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, what the fuck is this? Alright, obviously I didn't check this before playing it on stream. Normally I at least launch the game just to make sure there's no problems, but I clearly forgot to do that with this one. Alright, at least it starts in full screen. There's no option menu though. So this is not even me being like super extra nitpicky, but like it's a VX Ace game. Okay, so this sucks. Because VX Ace forces itself full screen, but for whatever reason, when it forces itself full screen, it minimizes OBS. I don't know why. Actually, no, it didn't minimize OBS. What it does is it like takes full control of this screen and then I guess shifts everything over to the right screen. So I guess OBS is now on an imaginary third screen because it's not here. I can't see it. So if I can't see OBS, I can't see chat, so I don't know what you're saying. So I have to shrink it down to a tiny little box like this. Yeah, it's so, and then I think this is, nope, this one. Yeah, okay, there we go. So you guys get the full screen thing. I get to deal with the tiny little box. Look, I can even move it over here. You can see it just peeking out over there. Can I do that on this one? No, this one. No. I'd have to set up a window capture. No, I mean, not that setting up a window capture takes long, but whatever, it's fine. You don't have to see my face. It's fine. It's a greasy, sweaty, balding face, so you don't need it. So yeah, anyways, not nitpicking here. There should really be an options menu. There's kind of like no reason to not have one. New game. Heidi, goodbye, grandfather. I'm off to visit my parents. Grandfather. Oh, okay. If you're gonna put the name here like this, I actually know about D7 because he actually streamed my first RPG Maker game. So I know who that is. I mean, it's not a problem. Like, he probably does window capture just like this. Anyways. So, yeah. So, first of all, like, if you're not gonna use name boxes, I don't know if you can do name boxes in VX Ace. I think you should. If you can, then you should use the name boxes instead of doing it like this. But if you're gonna do it like this, you should differentiate the name from the dialogue. So I would use like I would color the name itself, just to say, oh, that's just the person speaking, and then I'd probably give a few indents after the colon, maybe like a double space or even triple space, so that way there's separation between the name and the dialogue. Grandfather, all right, dear. Remember that dice control
that dice control everything. How far you move, how strong your attacks are, and even what you earn. So it's hard to tell with this font, and especially with it being in a tiny little box for me. I can't tell if those are commas or if those are periods. They look like periods because of this font, and that makes this just kind of makes it weird to parse. So also, I guess, once again, something I've been harping on a lot during... Okay, so it's like the previous 2 streams I've done, I harped on WASD controls, and now we've changed the criticism to font. Pick a good fucking font. Stop picking weird fonts. Anyways. If you see a traveling merchant or somewhere to set... Is there supposed to be more to that? If you see a traveling merchant or somewhere to set up a... What? If you see somewhere to set up a campfire, stop immediately. This is so... Ooh, boy. Okay. This is so weird to read. So, like, the way this has been spaced out. So it's like, if you see somewhere to stop and set up a campfire, stop immediately. Because you have this that looks like a period. Make sure you have your basic and encore dice at all times, or you'll get a struggle dice. Okay, you're throwing a bunch of words at me that I have no context for because I have had 0 chance to play the game. So I don't know what an encore dice is, or a basic dice, or a struggle dice. I don't know, you gotta put this in context. When you're throwing a bunch of terms at the player, you're counting on them to have to remember all of that at one time. And then once they actually engage with it, it's gonna, they're gonna forget a bunch of this shit. You have to connect the terms to something meaningful. Anyways, here's some more weird language parsing, or you'll get a struggle dice, which will be painful. You can learn spells by purchasing scrolls and writing them at the campfire. Remember that all scrolls cost dice. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Okay. Will we use any of these other categories? Items, weapons, and armor? Or are those totally irrelevant? Wait, is there a description for these dice? The basic die of any explorer faces 1 through 6. A special die that will always roll the exact number you rolled last. The basic die of any explorer. Oh, okay, wait, what? What's the difference? Why is there a basic dice and a regular dice that do exactly the same thing? Slow dice. Chill out. This dice allows you to move 1 to 3 spaces. Okay. And speed dice. Intense. The dice allows you to move 4 to 6 spaces. Alright, so I see. Do we have skills? Hail and Tempest. Alright. Equipment. No equipment. Alright. Oh, oops. Okay. I just received a struggle dice for some reason. Okie doke. Roll dice. We'll do a basic dice then. 5. Would you like to stop your movement and read the tutorial? Yeah, I guess Grandpa was not the tutorial.
Is the font missing some characters? How so? Oh, because you saw the squares with the dice. Yeah, I was wondering about that. In your battles, you will be fighting a variety of monsters whose difficulty depends on your level. The tiles with sword icons are battle tiles. You can choose to attack, use a skill, use an item, or defend. And you have 2 moves per turn. I don't like this comma. Yeah, I think... Yeah, it could be missing characters. I think what they were trying to do was they were trying to just put a square there, maybe I don't know. I don't know if it's missing. Maybe they're trying to put an emoji there. Maybe they're like trying to put the dice or an icon. Yeah, I'm not sure. It could also just be like they're trying to use the square to just represent a side. Like, if that was the case, it does look like it looks bad. So, I don't know. Your combat dice? Yeah, there's that square again. I think it's supposed to be an icon. And I think it is missing. There's the square there, too. Your combat dice, regular, speed, and slow dice, will determine the strength of your attacks, but you only have a certain amount per battle, so choose wisely. You found 2 fire blanks. What's that? No description. So, okay. Ah! Is it a slash? I just noticed this. So, there's 30 box 30, and I wonder if it's missing a slash. That'd be a weird place to put a slash, thinking about the previous line of dialogue, though. I don't know. So, it would be nice if there's a description, because I have no fucking clue what a fire blank is. Why did I just get a struggle dice? And where is it in here? I don't get it. Is it like punishment for opening the menu? You get a struggle dice? I guess we'll just use another basic dice. 2. Alright, combat. Wait, oh, this is combat? Why is it like squished into this corner down here? It doesn't look like the screenshot at all. Let me hide this for a moment. Let's just go over here. It doesn't look like this screenshot at all. The combat looks so not like that. Why is it like that? And the cursor is okay. There's a weird box around the cursor. I guess so, but I'm not out of dice. So there's like a weird box around the cursor. It's kind of weird to make the cursor a dice too. Like, I get that's kind of like the whole shtick of this game, but I don't know, like, couldn't you have something that's similarly thematic that maybe better represents a cursor? Anyways, I guess these are... that's attack. This music... Okay, I have to turn this up in my headphones. Is this the combat music? I don't remember. Did this start when the... Woo! I don't even feel like I'm putting on my nitpicking hat. This is just shit that's just like standing out to me. What is this music doing? What is this horn doing? It's just like, hang on. It's just like, I don't know, I feel like it's just going do 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 do. Like it doesn't feel like it has no purpose in this music other than make noise. Oh, and it stops? Okay, there's like a bass. Okay, I heard it. There's a bass guitar in that going dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. But it's like really low in the mix and is being brutalized by this horn. Ooh, boy. Okay, that's rough. Okay. Anyways, it would be so I have no idea what any of these icons mean. I get like wanting to represent this with just icons, like something kind of minimal like that. But there should have been at least like a tutorial fight or something that like tells you what these icons are. Or here's an idea: have an option menu. And then, if you want the minimalistic design of just icons with no text, make that the default option. But put an option in the menu to include labels for your icons. I don't know how you would do that. I don't even know how to do that in MV. But this person, Hex Mozart, said they want to make their game look professional. And if you want to make your game professional, saying I don't know how to do that in the engine is not an excuse. If you're going to make your game look professional, you're going to find a way. Period. So if you can't add a menu option like that, then you need to find a better solution, because I don't know what any of these things are. And here's the thing, like, so having the tutorial teach you what these icons mean, that's helpful. But what happens if the person stops playing the game if you stop playing the game for a while, and then you come back to it, you like load an old save. Now I don't remember what these icons mean anymore, and the tutorial's already finished. So how do I know what these icons, how do I refresh my memory? Do I just have to start a whole new game, sit through the tutorial to remind me what the icons are, and then go back to my, like, that's really clunky. You've got to find some sort of way to make sure that players allow themselves to refresh this. So like some games, you'd see like in their menu, in their main menu, there'll be like, you know, like a journal or something that you can open up that has, you know, just like, here's all the previous tutorials that we've shown you. You can open up any old tutorials to refresh your memory. Sorry, what did you say, Fortuna? Pop quiz. How would you call a ring who gives you high counterattack chances? A counter ring? A riposte ring? How would you call a ring who gives you a high counterattack chance? I don't know, I'd say a riposte ring. I mean, what's the answer here to this quiz? I don't even understand why what the quiz is about. Let's just do, okay, I see, so that's dice. Alright, yeah, I know, I backed out. Yeah, riposte ring sound, yeah, I agree with you, Ithrael. Riposte ring sounds cooler. Oh, man, I knew I was at the convenience store, and I was looking at the sake, and I was like, no, that's a whole bottle, that's probably fine for me. But then I was like, no, you know what? I might want something else to drink later. But then I was like, nah, it's okay. It's a pretty big bottle. I'll just stick with that. And now I regret it. I remember looking at other stuff to drink, and I didn't buy it. Okay, it's just brought me back to this menu.
Okay, yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean I'm out of moves? I didn't do anything. I hit escape. I canceled my action. So my canceled action counted as an action? What? No, I don't want to end turn. Why are you asking me if I'm out of moves? If I'm out of moves, then just end my fucking turn. There was no sound effect for that. I just took 4 health. There was no sound effect. There was no, like, visual, like, indicator that I took damage. Okay. What do you mean? What are you talking about, game? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not even... I'm sorry. There. Okay. So, I was just looking at the different options. Thank you for telling me, by the way, Fortuna. I was just looking at the different options. I can recreate that for you, actually. So, if I just, like, select something, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna hit escape to cancel. It brings up some dice. Not a valid die. And then it says out of moves. And then it says end turn. And then I can say no. And it just says out of moves. End turn? Obviously, if I can't do anything else, then yes. And there was no... Huh? I see like maybe a faint shield thing here. So then after that, I like selected this dice, and it says it's not a valid die. What do you mean it's not a valid die? This? Not a Huh? Okay, is this just run? No, that's guard. Fucking game, man. I can't. What do I do? I can't. I just fucking die? I don't know. Here, let's try a different one. Let's do fucking speed. Okay, that did damage. Huh? Why did that do damage? Because it's a special dice? Did I skim over that? Is that my dumb streamer brain? Like, did they talk about that in the tutorial? And I just forgot about it? Because I don't remember them saying that you need to use special dice. I don't like that this is tied to my... Oh. This song is so bad too. What? Oh my god. Oh, this is so slow. Oh, right. I can't use that dice. Why can't I use that dice? What is happening here? Huh? Victory? What? Was that a victory? I don't know. I don't understand what I just did. There's like no feedback from this game that I'm doing the right thing. And there's like no information that's told to me. Like, who Hex. Hex Mozart. I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want to be an asshole, but like, I think there are so many problems with this game. I think thinking about a professional project is just like, that's miles down the road from where you are now. That is miles down the road. I think the most important thing here is legibility. I think that's a good word to summarize all of this. It's legibility in the actual font itself, but it's also legibility in the game, in the systems, in the mechanics, in what shit does. Like, tell the player what stuff does. Differentiate between combat dice and movement dice, and I don't know, don't just like dump them on the field. Like, you had Grandpa give you I guess apparently a pretty useless tutorial, because I don't feel like any of that information has been pertinent so far, but it was tutorial information. It wasn't the information I need now. It was like information that I might need later. So I don't know, man. Like, this is rough. This is really, really rough. Let's see if we can at least move a little bit further before I call it the end of the stream here. I have been streaming for 2 hours. 4. Do I get to decide? Would you like to stop your movement and read the tutorial? If I stop my movement, will it save my moves? Or is it just gonna cancel all those moves? We're gonna find out. Blanks are necessary for crafting dice. You will receive some dice in battle or from chests, but the rest will be up to you to craft. When you enter a campfire, heart icon, you will see which blanks are required for each recipe. Scrolls are required to learn skills. You can buy scrolls in the shops and activate them at the campfire by pressing right scrolls. Alright, we will move. How many do I have left? I don't remember. I'm gonna move down. Oh, I have 1 left. Oh, we're back into the... Okay, oh my gosh. This combat music is driving me nuts. Okay. See, I never know when there's no feedback. Like, since I never see any action taken by the enemy, I don't know when their turn is finished and when my turn begins. And that's the end. They just blink out of existence. Alright, whatever you say. I guess so. 10 pips? Wait, why? You can only scroll right. You can't use up or down. Oh my god, it opens that menu every time I push F1. Why can't you move up or down when I push up or down? Only left or right. Okay, what are pips? You've never explained any of this to me. I don't know what any of this is. 5 pips? Fire blank. Used to craft dice. I see now. Okay.
Alright, I get it. Oh my god, I hate how you can't push down. Why does it say 10 pips, but then it says the basic die of any explorer? Huh? Oh. Oh! Sorry, I should be on the full screen. Pips are the money. I get it now. That's actually a cute name. I like that. But this is not the way to do it. This looks like the name of the item. Oh my god. Why isn't the name of the item here? I don't know what any of this shit is. I only know what it costs. All of these look the same. Struggle dice is whoo, that's accurate. This is a struggle dice. It's a struggle to get through this game. I want to get to the heart. And I think I'm done. I think I'm done with this game. Would you like to stop your movement to set up a campfire? I guess so. Craft dice. But I don't have... Apparently okay, so you don't just need the block itself, but I guess you need... Yeah, alright. No, I'm done. I'm done. Go away, menu. That was rough. That was real rough. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and make a guess. So I played the demo. I don't buy any of these games. I play free games, right? So I'm going out on a limb here, and I'm guessing that the demo is a very old version of the game, which is why this looks way different than what I was playing. And if that's the case, this is a bad idea. Because the demo is what players are going to try before they drop $10 fucking on your game. And if this is the experience they have with your demo, you can bet your fucking ass they're not gonna drop $10 on a game. If you are going to do a demo for your game, don't half-ass the demo and make it some old, outdated version of your game. It's gonna take a lot of work because now you have to support the demo version of your game and the purchasable version of your game. But, like, the demo version looks like an unfinished early access game. If you want to take the easy route by not providing updates to your demo, then you need to make sure that the demo is the 1.0 version. Because if you make the demo look like an unfinished game, and then you ask people to buy the game in full, they're basing that price off of the unfinished demo. So, this is a terrible sales pitch, is what I'm saying. This demo has lost you sales. I don't know what the current product is. This looks way different than anything I experienced. So I don't know how different the paid for version is compared to the demo version. But there is a lot of rough edges in that as well. So yeah.
on the note of music, I don't want to be an asshole here. I kind of already was an asshole about the music. But Hex Mozart, I know, makes music. So I'm going to assume that music was done by Hex Mozart. And my advice is to invest some more time into music. Or just, I don't know, do some more learning with music is what I'm trying to say. Because I guess the overworld theme was, I mean, fine, I guess. I don't know. The volume's really low in my headphones. It seemed inoffensive, is what I would say. It's not awe-inspiring. It's not breaking any new ground there. But at least it was not distracting. The combat music, on the other hand, was really, really rough. It kind of reminded me of, let's see if I can find it. That's going to be the challenge here, is if I'm able to actually find this song. I think is Resident Evil basement theme. This one. This is what combat theme reminded me of. So I don't know. I'm sorry to be so harsh. 'Cause Hex Mozart and I have talked. Hex Mozart even has sent me private messages on the forums. So Hex Mozart's a good person. This is not an attack on Hex Mozart. It's just that Hex Mozart wanted to know how to make a professional game. And from what I just experienced, I think we shouldn't even be thinking about a professional game right now. We should be thinking about how to learn and improve our skills first before we start considering a professional game. So, yeah. I don't know. I think that's going to be it for the stream. Sorry to end on such a downer note. What do we have? What do we have for something positive? I don't know. Let's play us out with some music. Let's do that. All right. Play us out with some music. I gotta find where I've stuffed all of these songs. This folder is a disaster. Let's go to. Let's see. Let's do like this is audio collection. Do we have is it here? Where's the main menu? Oh, I don't see it. Here, we'll just do this one. All right. Why did it open in VLC? That's fine. Anyways. There's some positive vibe music there. Oh, it's gonna be all compressed and shit. Hang on. No, why did it open in VLC? There we go. Open in foobar. Alright. Why is it? No? Okay. Alright, whatever you want, foobar. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna have this play us out here. I guess that's really it. Just some good vibe music here. So I'm going to stream some more games next week. After the IGCM whatever thing, indie game make contest, whatever it's called. After that's already over, I'm going to stream some more games next week, and I think a lot of them are going to be from that contest. I don't know if there's still going to be voting open. I thought voting closed already. I don't know. So no one's going to benefit from my stream. It's just going to be just about playing games and not about getting exposure for votes for a contest. But I think that's a plan for next week. So we'll be looking at some more games again. And I may or may not potentially sneak in an other engine game, just like I did this time. So I know you guys are going to be angry with me. But we should not just be supportive of the RPG Maker community. We should be supportive of indie game developers. So I think you guys should try to give other game engines a chance. So anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it. So thanks for joining, and yeah, check out do all the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and check out all the links. Oh yeah, all the links to the games are linked down below as well. So you can click those links, go check out the games, download them, do that stuff, and also check out the links to my stuff, like my previous Bad RPG Maker game, and my book, which is free to read, and my music, which is not free, and what else is down there? Oh yeah, the Lonely Discord. Come check out the Lonely Discord. So that's it. So thank you very much, and see you next week. Bye-bye. No, I'll see you on Wednesday, because I'll do a game dev stream on Wednesday. Anyways, bye!